Before we get started with this video, I'd like to give a shout out to IronfistHermit who submitted his Tekken gameplay for this video, so be sure to go check out his channel. I'll have the link in the description below. Ooh, what is going on, guys? Up here, a new Tekken 7 character has just been released. Miguel, the Spaniard street brawler, has finally made his way into Tekken 7 over from Tekken 6. We haven't heard a lot of talk of Miguel from fans, so I wonder if Miguel was meant to be in the game all along, or if there were really enough fans to keep this guy in demand, considering the character's history with Jin, you know, him blowing up his home and killing his sister. I'd say Jin and Miguel still have some rather unfinished business. For the most part, during my Tekken 6 and Tekken Tag Tournament 2 online playtime, not many of my opponents actually use Miguel, compared to all the Mishimas and Kazamas everywhere. And I have a fairly large sample. I must have 1,500 hours or something like that logged in between both games, that being Tekken 6 and Tekken Tag Tournament 2. However, I do notice that most players that do play Miguel are fairly skilled with him. So it's not like no one cares for him, you know? I'm not so much a Miguel player, although it's nice to dress him up like the guy from Devil May Cry, because I've always felt like his moves were too simple. That is to say, his moves are not that flashy. Pretty much all the character does is beat the crap out of you, which is appropriate considering his fight style. Personally, I like when the characters are fun to watch with moves that are more elegant, flashy, or even surprising. The most surprising move Miguel has is when he laughs and then he kills you with one blow. But no one's ever gonna pull that move off unless they're trolling you. So if you take Elisa, for example, she'll pull out fucking chainsaws while you're against the wall and start twirling around like a ballerina. How wrong can kick your ass in the air 3 times before either of you touch the ground? Kazuya transforms into a demon and shoots freaking laser beams. King can literally do the people's elbow. Eddie Gordo can kick your ass while literally breakdancing. And Miguel, he just punches you really hard. I feel like Miguel belongs here for the sole fact that he just got here. Yes, he's had time in Tekken Tag Tournament 2, but we have to remember, Tag 2 is not a canon game, and it includes every character except for Gon and Tetsujin. Well, technically, Tetsujin is in the game because it's a Silver Mokujin, but he was his own character, and you have to unlock that costume. Anyway, not important. All I'm saying is, basically, his appearance in Tekken Tag Tournament 2 doesn't really count as a game that he's included in because that's nothing to do with the story. If a character appears in the story, they're likely to appear in the story again if they're a playable character. There was not very much developed about this character considering he's only had Tekken 6 as the stage for his story. The entire story being that he went to his sister's wedding, Jin blew it up, and now he wants to kill Jin. Jin probably doesn't even know who this cat is. He just automatically assumes that most people probably want to kill him considering he's declared war on the entire world. Miguel's moves are going to be a hassle to defend against, since I never got used to it in Tag 2, since, again, not many of my opponents used that character at all. So there was no need to learn to defend against specifically him, whereas there's so many Mishimas and Kazamas to fight online. Miguel looks like he's been translated well over from Tekken Tag Tournament 2 in terms of his moves as well as his looks, which are slightly different to be in line with the slight changes in facial features that other characters have as well. And in classic Miguel style, his ultimate... I've been playing way too much Overwatch. His rage art is just him beating the crap out of his opponent from their perspective like the end of the last season of The Walking Dead. Because his moves don't need to be flashy. They just need to be able to get the job done. So I think that's a job well done, Namco. Good job on creating that move that just looks really, really awesome. So what do you guys think of Miguel being in Tekken 7? Do you think he should have been in this game at all? Do you like the character? Do you like fighting against the character? Leave your comments below. Here are this video's submissions for hashtag #WeAreTekken.
We are Tekken. Duria!
We are the kings and queens of the Iron Fist. We are Tekken.
If you'd like to submit your own clips for the end of these videos, all you have to do is tweet at AwpWilliams on Twitter using hashtag #WeAreTekken. Get creative and say the phrase. That's it for this video today, guys. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to smack that like button with an iron fist. And remember that you cannot kill an idea. See you guys next time. Ow!